Hey guys, this is Damien from Dame Tech and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'll be testing the performance of the iPhone 13 Pro Max with the latest popular game, Tower Fantasy. This test is primarily focused on seeing whether the A15 Bionic chip is still sufficient in handling the latest AAA games. As usual, I'll show real-time FPS during gameplay, test in 25 Celsius ambient temperature while using max graphical settings, and last, I will show temperature plus charts with a detailed analysis on FPS performance. One thing I must note, before I begin this FPS test, as you can see, I do have the device plugged, therefore, FPS results may be slightly lower. Again, the FPS software that I use does require the device to be plugged if I'm tracking FPS higher than 60 frames per second. Anyways, with that being said, see you at the end of this test.
shadows.
So let's start with temperature. Again, the device was plugged, so definitely expect better temperature for those playing in 25 Celsius ambient temps. With that being said, I did peak to 44 Celsius, which is actually not that bad, considering the device is plugged and I am maxing graphics to extreme settings along with the 90 FPS option. Without even looking at FPS, I can already tell that this game is very well optimized for iOS devices compared to Genshin Impact. Now moving on to the FPS, I did average 85.7 frames per second after 10 minutes of testing, which is quite impressive given how graphically demanding this game is. Again, I do attribute this great FPS performance due to great optimization along with the power of the A15 Bionic chip. However, I must note, based on thermals and FPS, I don't advise playing 90 frames per second at extreme graphics for long durations. If you are considering playing 90 FPS for a long time, it's best to drop those graphics down to medium settings. Toward the end of the test, FPS did start to throttle down between 65 to 75 frames per second. Granted, unplugged, the device could definitely sustain 90 FPS longer. However, throttling will still occur after 15 to 20 minutes of gaming. Personally, I typically play with extreme graphics at 60 frames per second for the best experience. With all of this being said, yet again, the iPhone 13 Pro Max handles this extreme performance test with ease. The performance of the iPhone 13 Pro Max is definitely future-proof, as I don't see many other future AAA mobile games pushing this device to its limits like Tower of Fantasy and Genshin Impact. I can't wait to finally test the Snapdragon 8 Gen Plus 1, as I'll soon be testing the Fold 4 at the end of this month. Definitely let me know what performance tests you would like to see with this phone. Taking this into consideration, please stay safe and see you all next time.